Hi, this is Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, back in Bayho, California, with your succulent mistake/tip of the day. Here, prepping this garden for a tour, and notice that this pot O succulents that I planted about 9 months ago is not thriving. It's just stunted and it's not doing well. And so I came over to investigate, and check this out. This pot is standing in water. These succulents are standing in water, and sure enough, here we have a irrigation dripper. Bad idea. In potted succulents, it's best to just bring a little bucket or watering can over once a month and hand water, because what's probably happened is the drainage hole at the bottom of the pot is probably clogged. So we're going to pull everything out of here, investigate, and see if we can't redeem this hot I'm going to add some black 3/8 inch cinder, it's a lava rock, as a top dressing for aesthetic appeal, but also to kind of absorb some of the moisture in this soil. We're also going to cap off those drippers and encourage the homeowner to come out with water about once a month to just give these plants what they need.